You always want to tell a fun, exciting story.
I'm not exaggerating when I say the Minecraft movie is a cinematic event that puts movies like The Dark Knight, The Godfather, and the Lord of the Rings trilogy to shame.
I've had to refund multiple families now because of all the teenagers in here. If I have to do it again, you're all getting kicked out and leaving. Understand?
What if I told you a single line from Jack Black just got a movie removed from theaters? Not because it flopped, not because of critics, but because fans loved one scene so much.
For those that don't know, a chicken jockey in Minecraft universe is actually a baby zombie on the back of a chicken. And,
If I hear any of you yelling chicken jockey in this theater, I will be calling the authorities, not for you, but for me, after I beat your ass.
They turned cinemas into war zones, popcorn flying, people screaming, cops being called. It sounds like fiction, but it's very real. The movie, Minecraft.
You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken?
Yes, the pixelated sandbox game with no storyline. And yet, somehow, one hilariously absurd moment involving a baby zombie riding a chicken triggered a global movement.
Oh, here it comes. He's gonna say it.
Chicken jockey!
This wasn't just a meme, it was a phenomenon, a chant, a ritual. And the scene responsible didn't just break the internet, it broke the rules of cinema. Stay with us because what Jack Black said, and what fans did, may change how movies are made forever.
you always want to tell a fun, exciting story. And every time I've ever made a movie, I go into it going, I want this to be the best movie ever made. I only have one gear, bro. It's all the way.
This man has never annoyed me to the level he's annoyed y'all, because whenever y'all tell me he's atrocious in the movie, I avoid that movie. About 1,000 of y'all asked me to review this movie, but not one of you told me how Jack Black was gonna get on my last nerve.
This movie does truly suck, but that's kind of what made it enjoyable and hilarious at the same time. Like, maybe I'm just suffering from severe levels of brain rot. Every time Jack Black said one of his stupid things like a crafting table, I laughed out loud, and the entire theater did too. Like, you know how some actors spend months and months trying to perfect an accent to really give their best performance in a movie? I'm pretty sure Jack Black tried to forget how to speak English for this movie, and it was absolutely hilarious.
Let's rewind. April 2025. The Minecraft movie hits theaters. Directed by Jared Hess, the offbeat genius behind Napoleon Dynamite, and starring an equally wild lineup: Jason Momoa, Danielle Brooks, Jennifer Coolidge, and Jack Black as the lovable protagonist, Steve. Reviews? Mixed. Some called it charming, others called it chaotic. But that didn't matter. The fans showed up, and somewhere around the 45-minute mark, lightning struck.
They want me to fight the chicken?
Chicken jockey!
Steve, Jack Black's blocky alter ego, encounters one of Minecraft's rarest creatures, a baby zombie riding a chicken. In the game, it's a quirky Easter egg called a chicken jockey, but Jack doesn't treat it like a throwaway joke. No, he gasps, time slows, the music swells, and then, with full Shakespearean drama, he belts, "Chicken jockey!" That's all it took. That one delivery lit the internet on fire. TikTok exploded with edits.
Oh, here it comes. He's gonna say it.
Chicken jockey!
Game's called 3-Card Monty. Who wants to play?
Mom, can you come pick me up? Come out with your hands up!
I'm making the demand here.
Sir, the second plate is in the tower.
Guys, this isn't what Steve would have wanted. He would have wanted us to kill that minimum wage worker.
Memes, reaction videos, people quoting it, reenacting it, remixing it. It was absurd. It was unexpected. It was perfect. But it didn't stop online. That's when things took a turn. Fans weren't just laughing anymore. They were planning. groups of teens started coordinating trips to the theater, not to watch the movie quietly, but to recreate the moment. They brought speakers with chicken sound effects. They wore DIY zombie chicken costumes. They memorized the timestamp so they could time it perfectly. And when the scene arrived, chaos. Not clapping, not cheering, roaring. Feds stood on seats, screamed the line in unison, flung popcorn into the air like they were at a wedding, not a movie screening. One viral clip showed someone flapping their arms, sprinting down the aisle like a chicken possessed. Another showed popcorn buckets being launched like grenades. Cinemas weren't ready. Within a week, the so-called chicken jockey ritual had spread like wildfire. It wasn't just a trend, it was a movement. At first, theaters tried to roll with it, but they quickly realized this wasn't going away. In the UK, a theater in Staffordshire issued a ban on all unaccompanied minors after 6 p.m., just for Minecraft showings. In the US, managers were forced to pause movies mid-scene to calm the audience down. Some had to call the police. One viral video showed officers entering a theater as the crowd erupted. Soda on the floors, popcorn everywhere, and dozens of teens chanting "Chicken Jockey" like it was a battle cry. Some chains quietly pulled the film from their lineup. Not because it was bombing, because it was too successful. Theaters were getting wrecked, and they didn't know how to contain it. This wasn't Rocky Horror cult status. It was a flash mob frenzy happening in real time. For the first time, a box office hit was pulled not due to controversy or failure, but because fans couldn't stop celebrating. So, how did the team behind the movie react? Were they horrified? Embarrassed? Not even close. Jack Black leaned into it.
Thank you for choosing AMC for today's presentation of a Minecraft movie. Please, no throwing popped corn, and also absolutely no chicken jockeys!
Hard. At a press event, he came on stage holding a real pickaxe and shouted, "Are you ready to rock?" before introducing the movie. Director Jared Hess told the New York Times he was laughing my brains out every time he saw a new viral clip. To him, this wasn't a PR disaster. It was proof that the movie worked. The whole idea behind Jack Black's performance was to take the absurd and treat it like Shakespeare. According to Hess, Steve narrates everything in the film with life or death seriousness. That's what made it funny. That's what made it unforgettable. And when fans exploded in joy over a baby zombie on a chicken, Hess didn't panic. He smiled. Because that, in his words, is exactly what cinema should do. But not everyone was thrilled. YouTuber Halo Haley released a scathing video calling the trend the death of movie etiquette. Parents took to social media, furious that their kids couldn't watch a film without getting drenched in soda. Former theater staff posted stories about popcorn-filled lobbies and 15-minute cleanup times between showings. The message was clear. Fun is fine, destruction isn't. Behind every viral clip is a janitor cleaning up a disaster. Behind every popcorn grenade is a manager wondering if they need to shut things down again. What began as a joke had turned into a logistical nightmare. And for some, the joy was starting to look more like a menace. But here's where things get really interesting, because this isn't just about Minecraft. It's about what cinema is becoming. Gen Z and Gen Alpha don't just want to watch movies, they want to be part of them. They want to react, to laugh together, to chant, to meme, to record. Passive watching? That's the old model. Theaters are slowly transforming into stages for collective performance. We saw it with Minions, Rise of Gru, where fans showed up in suits and clapped like it was the Oscars. We saw it with The Room, with spoons and shouting. But Minecraft might be the tipping point. Studios are already testing the waters, building in meme-worthy moments, scripting viral lines, designing content meant to explode online. It's not accidental anymore, it's strategic. And now, the line between movie and meme is disappearing fast. So where does this all go? Maybe the chicken jockey chant dies next week. Maybe it evolves. Maybe 5 years from now, theaters encourage it. With cosplay nights, official merchandise, pre-show rituals. Just like Rocky Horror, maybe this chaos becomes culture. Or maybe theaters push back harder, enforce strict silence, double down on tradition, try to control the uncontrollable. One thing is clear though, Jack Black's delivery didn't just steal a scene, it created a moment. A collective, chaotic, ridiculous moment that fans will remember long after the popcorn is cleaned up. It's already etched into pop culture history, not because it was scripted to perfection, but because it tapped into something real, something unfiltered, something fun. Whether you see it as the future of cinema or the end of manners, one thing's for sure, the chicken jockey is no longer just a Minecraft Easter egg. It's a movement. And Jack Black, he's its king.